how's it going, everybody? Sarasota Tim coming to you from inside the Crusher. I didn't make a mistake. It's the Crusher. No, it's not the Crusher. It's a CC Rider. I got so many vehicles that roll, I don't know which one I'm cruising in. I got bicycles, electric bicycles, campers, cars, trucks. Oh, man. Anyway, heading over to the Big D. Yeah, the big dentist. I'm carrying all my money. It's right here. And I went to the office to get that credit card from Wells Fargo that I used to pay off the last one to give me an interest-free stretch to stretch it out from the Care Credit stretch they give you. It looks like I'm going to be back on Care Credit. The card did not show up. I've got an email from Wells Fargo saying, activate your card. My credit line is already lower because they paid off Care Credit, but Care Credit doesn't show paid yet. So it's all happening, but it hasn't happened. So now, I don't know if they let you, when you get these credit cards with the free interest intro offer, do a balance transfer more than once. If they don't, then I'm stuck with the free, if they still do it, with Care Credit. You know, every time you charge, is it just the first time? Or, you know, if it's over a certain amount, do they give you free interest the next time? These are the questions that I've got. And it always comes back to, it never works out the way you think it does. I was warned by somebody in the comments about, oh, wait till that Care Credit jacks you up at that 30% interest when you don't dot an I or cross a T or make your minimum payment. Well, I know how to play by the rules, but I want to know is the 12 months no interest good on a second dental visit after you take advantage of one? If it's not, I'm not even going to use them. I'm just going to charge it on my regular credit card and find out if Wells Fargo does multiple balance transfers. Now, don't get me wrong. This is debt. Incurring debt with dental cost. It's just, until those teeth are in there and they've been working good and everything, I'm leaving all that on a charge card before I just cough up and pay off, and I'm sitting here holding the bag and no recourse. So you gotta, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm pretty sure everything's gonna be fine, but I'm not gonna just shell out all this money and hope everything works out. But I know one thing, it's most unfortunate, but it's also, you got to look at it as a blessing. You really do. If you just kind of go down in the mouth about, I got to spend all this money, why me, this and that. Look, I went 66 years with not seeing a dentist very much, and I went a couple of years or more with these teeth that started to chip from this apparent, not old age. The amalgam that they put in from 100 years ago is no good. They don't use it anymore. It literally expands and cracks the teeth. So if you have fillings from 100 years ago, you're going to potentially experience what I have. And a couple of my fillings that I got when I was a kid, I had deep cavities, eating all that penny candy, right? I went to the dentist and We were poor, you know, and he just jammed it full of filling, drilled it out, made a Grand Canyon, and filled it full of silver, whatever they use, amalgam. And so now, you know, I'm fixing them. It's better than having extractions. It's better than false teeth. It's cheaper than implants. It is what it is. But I'm going to have, in a few hours, look at my new watch face I got. Right here, let me show you. Let me show you. You guys see this. USA! USA! I got so many watch faces. I will have 4 new tufas in my head later today. All molars too. Big boys. To be able to really chew up that steak. So, you know, I just kind of look at it like I'm blessed to be able to afford it at this time of my life. I got all those years away with it. I didn't spend a lot of other money. Unfortunately, it goes on the heels of all these co-pays at these doctors getting these tests. That's just basically enlightening me. I guess the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to call the primary, since I had colitis, still have colitis. I just don't, I don't have a flare right now. Praise God, knock wood. That was awful in my life. And go ahead and get a hose run up me and get another colonoscopy. See how it looks in there. Let's take a look. They knock you out for it. So they are wearing me out every day, Humana. They want that colorectal examination. And the one that a lot of people can do that have never had Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, you can do a little sample and mail it in. But me, I need a hose run up me. They need to check me out. So I will do that. I need to do that. I haven't done it as often, nearly as often as I should have. You know, it's just like all these other doctor visits. But now I got that big time free disadvantage plan and I'm doing it. Hey, there's Walmart. I ordered a bunch of stuff last night from Walmart. Since I'm going to be a big time snorkeler, I bought a pair of George board shorts for, I thought they were $9. That was the inseam. They were $15. You know, it's still cheap because, you know, they can run $50 at a surf shop. And I have a nice pair I just got. So I added those to the list and I liked them so well. I said, what else they got in that Walmart? So I ordered a couple of SPF board short t-shirts that you can actually go swimming in to protect me from the sun, that I can snorkel in. That was smart. And a couple more pair of the board shorts for $15 a piece. So I'm going to start living in, I'm just waiting behind this bus because I'm a little early. These people around me, you know, I don't know why these people at the bus stop aren't getting in. Maybe the guy's going to be taking his break right now. Maybe I should go around. This guy coming with a Charger hot. They're all coming hot. Now I got no shot. All right. So I'm going to live in the summer, flip-flops, board shorts, and these SPF rash guard, you know, type shirts. So if the mood hits me and I'm over near the coast, either the Gulf of America, or if I ride over to West Palm and hit Deerfield Beach again or something, I'm ready to jump right in, baby. I'll have my beach stuff, my beach towel with me. I'll jump in the ocean, take a swim, have my snorkel on mask, look around a little bit, check for the sharks, and then jump out, take a walk on the beach. I'll have my little point of view, neck holding camera job, video some stuff for you guys. It's going to be a great summer. We're going to get out and see water and sand and sunshine. And it's going to be so hot. It's the only thing I can think about doing to help me without, taking off somewhere on a big time trip. So get in the water, stay in the water, dress cool, and get this guy off my ass that's wanting to push me. Yeah, he's running late. He or she. Oh, we got a crossing guard here, buddy. We're coming into the school. You better watch yourself. Here, look, I'll stay over here to the right. Let's see if they go around me about 100. Yep, there he goes. Yep, and there's a flashing light. School. Where are you gonna go? 20 miles an hour. But I'm behind him. So, yeah, that's the deal. How about that griddle? We don't need to buy a $50 part, an $80 part, or a $150 griddle. All we gotta do is turn the switch on. It works. It ain't the griddle. It's the operator. That's right. That Flagstaff is working good. I gotta clean her up though. I gotta really get in there and shine her up. Clean those floors. And I gotta take those nasty area rugs to the laundromat and throw them in the big commercial washer and bring them out and lay them out there on my deck and let the sun dry them out, because they are flat and they are nasty after all this time. And if that don't work, I'll go down to Kohl's and see if I can buy the same dimension and see if they got something else there that I can put down. But it saved my floor than walking around there with shoes and scratching the floor and pivoting and, grinding in little sand and rocks that stick to the bottom of your shoes. Because when you step on those rugs, and I got several of them, that literally wipes those shoes off. Bad for the rug, good for the floor. So, it's hard to take your shoes off every time you come in and out of the camper. So I'm going to be cleaning that. We're going to be getting that bike going. Take that over to Deerfield Beach. Take it everywhere. I saw some bike racks. Timmy Appleseed, he just bought himself an e-bike. And he also threw down and got him an e-bike rack. Now, compared to a regular bicycle rack, these things are expensive. Because e-bikes are, this bike I've got is about 70 plus pounds. And if it holds two bikes, this thing's got to hold 200 pounds. And they're $300, $400, $500. So I hope to find one maybe on Facebook or something, because I don't know about lifting it and putting it in the back of the truck and down, and it's going to be a lot easier to just have it on a rack that the tires sit in. I don't want it to hang up on a bar like a regular bike rack. So we'll look into it. We'll look into the fact if I even keep the e-bike. I've had 5 of them. This company has sent me no less than 4. So, it's a 20-inch bike. It's short and low with a banana seat. It has no adjustable seat. Now, I'm only 5'10". I'm an average height. I'm not a 6 or 6 plus guy with a 32 plus inseam. I got a 30. So it might fit me better than, of course, a 6 foot plus. But the last time I had one with that banana seat, even though it looks like it's a long seat, you got to sit all the way to the back to be able to get, a pedal reach out for your legs to completely go out. Now, the motor in this one, you don't really it's not really a pedaling bike. It's only to use to work with the battery to extend the life, the distance of the battery. It's not meant to pedal around. They are not meant for exercise. If the battery goes dead and you have to use the pedal part on one of these e-bikes, any e-bike, you will find in a hurry that it is very difficult because they're very heavy, and the crank, like I said, isn't designed for that. It's designed to work with the e-motor, and it's called pedal assist. So anyway, I'll go into it more when I do the review on the bike. But some of the other people that were sent these on YouTube, I mean, what else are they going to say, right? They get the bike, they're supposed to promote it. One guy, he was, not only was he honest, but he was a little bit, too critical, because it's like he wasn't aware. I wanted to leave him a comment like, hey, it's only you're not supposed to, but I didn't say anything, of course. It's just that I'm going to give an honest review. Absolutely. Because I've had a few of them now, and I know what to expect as far as their top speed and their, how far you can actually go on one versus what they advertise and the like, so anyway, we'll see all that later on the e-bike deal. The watch, hey, I did the blood pressure this morning. It seemed to be more accurate, even though I was laying down flat. That might not have done the right thing, but still working great. Oh, by the way, what's the battery? Let me change the watch face if I can find out. Here we go. What is this, day 4 or 5? I haven't even charged it yet. That one doesn't say it. Here we go. Battery is at, it's 833, 75 degrees, 389 steps, 94 beats a minute. Not show me on that watch face. Got to find one that it works. Here we go. Battery, I got 19 calories. Battery is getting low, but it doesn't show me a percentage on that one. So I guess I'll run the old charger to it later. I want to know a percentage though. Most of these watch faces give you that. Let's see what this one says. Getting very close to the dentist here. It's a 37%. I mean, I get a few more days. $150, folks. Get yourself one. Go to 160. I like the metal band. Take one link out if you've got a average size wrist like me. But yeah, look at this face I have on here. Oh, my back. Look at this. That one's nice. Goes out. Yeah, the back's much better. I never did get ibuprofen. I don't want to take them. I don't want to take anything. I took my Stalin this morning. I took the blood pressure last night. And we're going to talk more about the diet and do the proper health thing in my life, that you don't need these things. There's plenty of people 66 years old that don't take Stalins, blood pressure, vitamin pills. Just eat, exercise, live, work. All right, so we're here. Let's get it back. Get back to you a little bit later on. We'll see about building the bike and stuff. All my toys will be coming in Amazon later today. The old camera holder and a couple other things. Mass snorkeling fins. Let the back rest a little bit more today. I should be good. No eating. Going to be numbed up here in a minute. Getting one here and getting one here. The very last one, the very last one. And man, they need it. Emergency call. Crush it.